What's up everyone, welcome back to MoviStar Gaming. My name is Roland and today we're gonna watch some matches again. We're gonna start off with Astralis against NiP. So let's do just that. Let me just start up the game. We're gonna go to the final map. I will skip Vertigo and Nuke. I still have to do my homework a little bit better on Vertigo in order to do these on stream, and I don't want to make a fool out of myself, so I still have to put in some work in my free time in order to be somewhat eligible on Vertigo when it comes to just watching demos and understanding what's going on, you know. So we're gonna go to Inferno, and after that, let me just check what else we can watch here. What? Copenhagen Flames won 2-0 against North. What's going on with North? I was hoping they would do better. They would do better now that MSL is back. Copenhagen Flames had an awesome tweet before the match where they make fun of North's logo. Okay, you know what? After this, we're gonna watch FaZe against MoviStar Riders. That should be fun to watch. Also tonight, FaZe is gonna play Mouse Sports, which is gonna be a lot of fun. It's always fun to see Karud kick Nico's ass. In some weird twisted way, I feel a lot of satisfaction when that happens. Okay. So, 1 second, we can go. Maybe I should tweet out that I'm live also. Yeah, I'll do that. For a couple of days here, it's been cold. So, oh boy, oh boy. Boom, there you go. So, yeah, let me do a itsy bitsy spider thing here. Okay, everything is set. Let's go. Oh, it's live already? What? Knife round? Okay, they played the knife round. Oh yeah, because it's the third map, so that's nobody's map, nobody's choice. Whatever, we're not interested in the knife round. We're just gonna set up things. Good. Let's fast forward to when the match actually starts. There you go. 1 itsy bitsy second here. Okay, let's go. Hello! What is that? That looks like Apex, but I'm not sure. Welcome, welcome, hello. Good morning if you just woke up, guys. So, Astralis on the T side. Yeah, pretty default layout here. 3 guys on B for ninjas. With knock, twist, and Plopsky. Throwing some presents on banana. But by the look of things, I think it's gonna be A. Yeah. And it's only Rez and Lecro here. No, Lecro has the same crosshair as me. He knows good. Hello, Gregors. Cześć. I'm good, thank you. I just ate my breakfast. Drank a little bit of caffeine, so I have energy for this. Now enjoying some Counter-Strike. What about you? How was your day? So far, because it's still early. So, yeah, they didn't put up much of a fight. It is hard though, close quarter combat against multiple Glock fighters when you have the USP. Not easy. Not easy at all. This is gonna hold for some exit frags. He doesn't manage to inflict any damage, and that's gonna be it. Let's go forward. Astralis won the pistol round. There was nothing like, yeah, basic tactics. They showed presence across the map, then they pushed in short. It worked out because there were only 2 Ninja in Pyjamas players. On the site, in the site, I think if you are going to hold 2 guys, while these guys are showing a lot of presence here in B, they forced up. In principle, I don't really agree with forcing up second round after you lose. But on Inferno, I think this tactic is more forgiving and it has a higher chance of succeeding because of the close quarter combat. Now, what I tried to say before when on the pistol round is, I think if you're going to hold with 2 people A side, I don't think you should sit in the side because you can get squashed in by the T's. Maybe just hold one long, so you have longer distance combat, you know, and hold one in pit. I think that would be a better idea. Now NiP does a very good job here to push them back on B, and Astralis will rotate on A. It's a 3-on-4, and the device is low. The pre is also 1 shot. Basically 2 guys are 1 shot, and only Zipnex with the Mac 10 has full HP. Oh, the dance of death works out in favor of Rez. Now they do nail it down to one-on-one. The Pre is gonna fake the bomb, but Knock, I don't know if he knows, but he just needs one shot, baby. Just one shot. Oh. Hello, Himashu. Well, the Pre did a good job there. That angle that you saw on the Pre, that was a good angle because you saw on Knock that it took him by surprise, and that's exactly what the Pre was expecting. That's what he was hoping to achieve, to catch the enemy by surprise. If you can take little angles that are out of the norm, you will always, most of the times, let me put it that way, most of the times you will manage to take your opposition by surprise, and the Pre was smart there. He played it smart, although he was low HP. That was cool. Although it's a small detail, that just shows how he thinks about the game, and he did a very smart thing. Instead of hiding in the bomb site, I think that was the better choice to do, and it worked out for him. So now Astralis are just walking in here. Contact play. They saw one guy in ruins. Device is gonna take care of him. And at this point, Glaive is hearing the steps for sure. He will try to support the Pre here. And once the Pre is dead, he's just moving away. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. It was a full eco. I mean, yeah, it was an eco from Ninjas. Yeah, I don't know why Lekro still chooses to buy a Deagle when he has like 1,700. I don't agree with that. Yeah. But due to the fact that they lost 2 rounds, oh, actually more rounds, yeah. Okay, maybe that's why. Ah, you see, I made a mistake. They have the loss bonus gathered up quite well, so it is... they have enough money for everything, almost everything, because you can see he only has a molly and a smoke, and also he doesn't have a defuse kit. So maybe don't buy a deagle and buy some flashes and a defuse kit in the weapon round. That would be my suggestion to you guys if you watch this. Don't buy a pistol every round when you eco, because that adds up, you know. So bonus round for Astralis. They're gonna push in very aggressively in middle. And they fall. NiP does a good job to hold up. Hey, hello the bearded nerd. Man, I haven't done some activity in a while regarding other channels. I hope you're having a lovely day, man. And a good weekend to all of you watching this. Now, that was a solid lockdown by Ninjas, but it was the bonus round for Astralis. They pushed in quite aggressively middle, aggressively and fast. So yeah, it is a long weekend, man. Twist takes out the Pre in middle. Again, they rock this 3-man setup in B, but it's for a short-lived period. This is something that I sometimes do also. You put 3 guys in B to just nade and take control of Banana and then fall back with 1 towards A. And it did work out. Glaive and Mages are very low HP. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope everybody's having a good day. You should have a good day. And it's all up to you, you know. Later on tonight, I think I'll publish my next top 10 list. It's gonna be quite fun. I'll see how the work progress. I did work on it yesterday. I still have to do a lot of editing on it. So we'll see how that pans out. But if not tonight, tomorrow for sure it's gonna be out. And eventually Astralis chooses to go in B, which doesn't work out for them. I think Plopsky here was, I wouldn't say saved, but helped out a lot by that flash that blinded the T players, because he would have been taken out. Okay, let's move forward. One incrementation. Thank you, Himanshu. So, eco round. Look at the Tech 9, baby. Tech 9s are back, man. I love it. I love it. Oh, what was that? That was a weird noise. Not okay? Okay. Yeah, maybe the neighbors. So, A push with pistols. Electro does a very good job to thin the herd here, but it's gonna be, yeah, that's a very tough spot for him. At least they're gonna get a bomb plant, yeah. So that's good. Xipnix doesn't have an armor, but he can wrap around them. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's doing here. Oh, mój Boże, as Gregors would say. Oh mój Boże, it doesn't work out. That could have gone a very bad way. It didn't eventually for NiP. NiPP. NiPP. Yeah, but I think I did play around, fool around with the weapon a little bit. It's not as overpowered as it once was, so I love that it offers another option to the eco rounds. You know, I'm all about offering more options to the players when they play, because then the game is more diverse. It's more fun to play. It's more fun to watch. You know, that's why I always say that I would like for Valve to just implement the M4s, so you can buy both M4s in the same match. On the CT sides, and that would make you use one M4 here, one M4 here, depending on what you hold and the map and situations, and it would deepen the gameplay, you know. So back to the match. 3 guys on B. There were 2 guys on middle. Rez does take out the pre. Now Knock here is all by himself. And looks like it's gonna be an execution. It's gonna be a B execution for Astralis, but the ninjas are ready. They have 3 people here. Plopsky is inflicting some serious damage. Yeah, 2 guys are low for Astralis. This is looking very bad for them. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Magisk has nothing to do here. He's low HP. It's a very tough spot. You can't really ask nothing of him. And that's gonna be the round. 4-3. 4 ninjas from 3-0. That's a nice comeback. Oh man, I completely forgot. Was it 32 bullets at one point? Wasn't it like 24? 24, and before that was it 32? Oh my god. It's like... Okay, mid-execution. They have a half-buy going on here, so it might work out. Oh, that was a vital frag by Lecro. Now they do completely leave. Why do you leave completely B alone? You didn't see the bomb. Guys, this is matchmaking level bullshit. Never leave the B bomb site or the opposite bomb site in case you don't see the bomb on the site on which your teammates say, oh, it's A, but we don't see the bomb. Never leave the site. Now Plopsky is gonna hold the angle here. He's gonna see if they cross. They do have 1 smoke. Yep. And there goes the smoke. That's a good molly. Okay. That's a little bit too up front, so they can walk past it. The pre does get burned by it, but let's see, this is a vital fight here. Yeah, device falls back. They have 2 people low. Yeah, Plopsky is a little bit eager here to pull the trigger. And this is why you don't leave... Yeah, this is why you don't leave the opposite bot side player. I mean, it also depends a lot on the communication within the team. This is so bad. Oh man, the pre is so fucking smart, let me tell you that. And I dropped the F-bomb, there goes the monetization, but the pre was so smart in this instance. Yeah, that was a smart move by the pre. He went out from CT, he was in CT, but he had a smoke, so he went grill. There was no way that the CT player would expect him to be in grill. That was awesome. But yes, exactly, Himanshu. Himanshu, yeah. That was a bad mistake from NiP. But they are very young. So, you know. At this point in time, you can say that the Astralis players are kind of veterans, yeah? So, they do have... Obviously, they have much more experience, but even age-wise, they're a little bit older than the NiP guys. But that was a bad mistake. I think that was... yeah. Don't leave the bomb site, in case you don't see the bomb still, so... But, you know, there's another aspect to this. A mental aspect, where maybe you're NiP, you're thinking, okay, we need all the firepower that we can get when they hit something, when Astralis hit something. And that's why they were so eager to push A, to hold A and to leave B. But still, yeah. Plopsky does a very good job to thin the herd here. He takes out 2 people with the MP9. Man, I love the MP9, I just need to practice with it more, because sometimes the spray pattern has a mind of its own. That's a good smoke. Good smoke. Now you definitely know that at least one guy is gonna be ruins. You don't know about the other one though. I wonder if they know that they're both... oh, that's gonna be a good molly, but Zipnix is smart enough to avoid it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They do manage to save the round. Those were nice little utility usages. And you saw Zipnix, the positioning of... like, him positioning himself right in the corner is a good angle, because, again, I come back to the same principle that I said when we saw the pre on the one-on-one. It's one of those angles that you don't expect your enemy to be in that situation, at that timing, you know? And it did take them by surprise. He didn't get any frags because there were 2 guys peeking him. That's just unfortunate, but I think the decision to sit there was awesome. And correct. Plopsky takes out Glaive 1 banana. Pretty basic stuff, tactic-wise, up until this point. But, you know, as I always say, you don't have to be fancy to win rounds. So, fair enough. I think the biggest point to take out of what we saw up until this point is to just... but this, I say this all the time. Always try to find new little angles that can throw off your opponent's pre-fire, so on and so forth. Because that's what usually... Smart players, that's what they usually do to hang with the more skilled players, mechanical-wise. That's what MSL does, for example, or, you know, players that overall have a lower mechanical skill than the other pro players. Plopsky's position, I don't think he's gonna be... Oh, Zipnix knows. Okay. Maybe he saw the weaponry. This was a good move. They took out long guy, they had long control. Then they pushed CT while I think the pre was the guy that was on banana. So they had a good wrap there. Let's see how the retake goes. This is quite tough to retake. Especially because... I don't know, Twist I think is way behind. I think he should have been a little bit closer to help his teammates. Yeah, okay. So he stood there because he was thinking about saving the AWP. And also he might have held CT for his teammates. Okay, let's move on. And NiP overall played quite well. Wow. Oh, welcome to the channel if you see this. Wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So default spread. Astralis does take the advantage. Does take the battles due to the fact that they have the advantage when it comes to their arsenal. The Pre might catch Twist here. Twist is low HP. So... okay. The Pre missed him. He's gonna try to save here. Yep. Okay. Let's move on. Nothing left to see here. Nothing that can benefit our day-to-day matches, boys. So, full buy on both sides. Twist has an op. No ops on Astralis. Oh, that's gonna be a good nade. Boom. I don't know. I feel like Plopsky is a little bit reckless. What makes me say that is after he took the first frag on the Vice, he continued to spray there. Although spray into the pit position. Although he was very open from the T's spraying and low HP. Yeah, in my humble opinion, and what I have done, I would just kill the device and then just fall back instantly to not risk anything. Because leaving your teammates on a 3-on-4 on Inferno, not very good, man. Oh, that molly is gonna be golden. Front twist, that's a good molly. And he takes out the Pre also. Quite happy for Twist, man, to be honest with you. I always thought he was an underrated player. But now he has a decent team around him. So this NiP lineup looks promising, in my humble opinion. They're young, they have a decent coach, looks like they're quite heavily involved tactically, so it's nice to see, although I deeply dislike the organization. I really have nothing against the players, it's not their fault. So, some early battles here. It's a 4-on-4. That's always gonna be an advantage for the T side. Looks like it's gonna be a... is it the contact play? Yeah, man. Ooh. Well, Plopsky surely contacted them. Yeah. Yeah, that was a contact play from Astralis. It didn't work out because Plopsky was on spot. And now we're up to round number 14. Guys, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a lovely day. It's gonna be a lovely weekend for everybody. You know why? Because I said so. And it's within your power to make yourself a good weekend. Everything is under control. You always have choices. But let's get back to Counter-Strike. Full eco for Astralis. Looks like they're gonna try to go contact the middle. Twist can hear the steps. Why is he not checking long earlier? I don't know, man. I think that was a mistake from him. In my humble opinion. I feel like I'm gonna have to say that a lot. In my humble opinion. Twist made a mistake there. They were already two guys watching short, yeah? They were already two guys here and here. Why was he not checking long position? Because he did hear I did hear the footsteps in his position. Granted, he wanted to throw that molly or whatever, but that could have gone wrong very quickly. It didn't go wrong, but that was a little mistake there. Although, you know, I'll say this a lot. Just sitting in the front of the monitor watching a demo, it's much easier to say what went wrong than actually being cold-blooded and doing the right decisions while you do battle in the game. You are in the match, that's what I'm trying to say. Now mid presence for Astralis. They do take out Plopsky. I missed that. But I think also most of the, like maybe not on Twist because he's not that young anymore, but all these little things that I'm pointing out on NiP, with Plopsky being a little bit too aggressive, so on and so forth, I think it's also because of their age. And if they stick together, which they should, in time those will diminish and they will get more experience, they will play better, and they will be a dangerous team in my humble opinion. Ooh. Watching Twist play reminds me very much of a friend of mine. Very, very much. I have a friend that has a similar play style as him. Very similar. He has somewhat of a savage style of playing. With a lot of movement, a lot of I drank a lot of caffeine, you know. Something like that. Ooh, Lecro, come on, man. That was close. Closer than it should have. So let's move on. 9-6, man. That's a good. I guess that 9-6 is a score that both teams would agree with. It's some sort of. It's sort of the middle ground, in my humble opinion, on Inferno. They do take out Glaive on Banana. There were 3 guys on Banana. Now they slow the game down, which I like. It's in my humble opinion, it's always a good idea to once you get an advantage, to just slow things down. ST, you know, let the CT sweat a little bit. Let them second guess their choices. Inflict some doubt in their minds. This looks like an execution, but it can also be a fake. By the time I say that out loud, they are already rotated towards middle. Now the Pre definitely hears this. He has a CZ, so if anybody picks him, he's gonna be in deep trouble. Nobody picks him, and nobody holding... What? Okay, I'm done. NiP is doing some really bad mistakes. Yeah, this is... I'll finish my idea once the round is done, and I'll tell you exactly what I'm thinking about. Yeah. They did win the round, but regardless. When NiP was turned around, they spotted Dupree here, because they were firing at him. That's why Dupree fell back. Now Dupree falls back towards this area. They push in. They don't even think of holding the back or checking this. They just fly past through it. And considering the fact that there were 3 players there, I think one of them should have held Boiler, because there was a high chance that he might be Boiler or Upper Apps. So, yeah, I would have liked somebody to be on spot there. It's just when you're a T and you're in that spot, it's just one of those decisions that you have to take proactively, because your instinct says, okay, let's push in short, let's go short, let's go short. But in the back of your mind, you have to think, okay, maybe one is Boiler, maybe I should stop and let these guys push short. Yeah. But that's just me. And as I said before, you know, in the heat of the battle, sometimes forget things. Okay, Astralis forced up here. Three guys on banana, 2 guys in B. Just holding any possible aggression. They're turning back towards A. Towards the Milky Way. Astralis are still holding up with 3 people in B. Twist is covering the angles, the possible angles in which the Astralis players might be in. And that's it. The Vice and the gang will save up to fight another day. Eco round for Astralis, with the exception of the players that managed to save up from previous round. You do see the Vice not buying an armor previous round, just because he's saving up for that op on the CT side. Plavsky just pushes him here. He doesn't care. Yo, the Vice, I don't care that you're handsome and a good AWP player. I'm gonna mac you down, baby. So they're gonna push in B. It is dangerous because there were 3 players here. Now they do fall back towards Dupree. Okay. Okay, Dupree might be onto something here. Yeah, boom. That's a nice HE, man. That is a nice HE. I'm starting to get in love with Dupree. This is the 3rd little detailed decision making that he made that I'm completely in love with. Yeah, that was all Dupree there, man. He did get support from Long, but that was... It's these little things that make a huge difference when you are at the top and every little detail counts, man. Okay, full buy. They wanted to go aggressive here on banana, I suspect, but it doesn't work out because they were double mollied. Glaive wanted to run down and mac everybody, but it didn't work out for him, so now he's stuck with the mac 10. Spot on HE. Okay, he does decide to play defensively. 3 on 4. 2 players. Lecro is low. Twist is fairly hit. Okay. Unlucky, Clave, unlucky. Don't smash the table, man. It happens to the best of us. But it doesn't matter, because Astralis do win that round. More spread towards A for the ninjas in pajamas. And you see, granted that the scoreline is quite tight, you know, teams are close to each other score-wise and the play-wise. The little mistakes from NiP and the little smart moves by Astralis are the things that make the difference in this match. In this map, for example, they do get a nice shot. Rez gets a nice shot on device, but Dupree is here to equal out things, to balance out things. Very good by Dupree. Very, very good. Very, very good. The devil is in the details, baby. When you're on the top. Okay, let's move on. Full buy on both sides. NiP does lack some utility. Oh, that HE was solid from the boys. Rez is in deep trouble there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know why he was there by himself. That's very bad. But maybe he got stuck from the mollies that were thrown behind him. I don't agree with that push through the smoke. I don't know. These are just some not so bright choices by the players. Like Plopsky, what was he doing pushing the smoke there? By himself on banana. In a 3v5. That's something that I do not agree with. And also, what was Rez doing by himself on banana here? Maybe trying to get them by surprise. I can understand that. Also, maybe there were some mollies behind him when he was here, so he couldn't just fall back. So there he was left without a choice there. Rez is understandable, but Plopsky pushing the smoke like that is no me gusta. Now Lekro has a giant job on his hand, and understandably so, it doesn't work out for him. Let's move on to the next round. Half by NiP. 3 people aggression on banana to take banana control. Magisk is turning back instantly, so there's that. Establish dominance on banana, baby. Leave one guy behind and then go with the rest of the guys on A. Classic tactic. Very efficient, very used. Glaive does turn back to support his buddy here. That's a good HE. Looks like it's gonna be B. But due to the fact that they don't have utility, and look at that sea of fire there in front of the smoke, that does the job for Astralis. That's a nice shot by Knock on Zipnix. But it's not gonna change the fact that they're gonna win the round. Okay, Mr. Knock. two good shots there. 11 to 11. A default spread here by NiP. They don't fight for banana control, which something that I don't agree with. But looks like they are gonna try to retake it after the utility has faded away. Plopsky and Twist are... Wait, what? Okay, I saw Twist die there, but where was Plopsky? I want to turn it back because I see some funky decisions by the NiP players. And... I don't know. I want to see how Lecro died. I mean, Lecro was one of the smarter players on the team. I just want to see how it went down there. Meanwhile, because this takes forever when you pull back a demo, I will tell you that I thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for watching. Maybe hit the like button if you share, if you enjoy what you see. Share the channel with your friends to help me make it grow. We are close to 9,000. Any day now. So, okay, they did push out. Yeah. Device pushes him. He just holds the boiler, which you can't really blame him for. You know, I really doubt what Twist was trying to do here by himself. Contact play into long by yourself. No nade, no nothing. Just a contact play. Really? Why? Your teammate just died. Fall back and regroup. But as I was saying, Twist is very similar to a friend of mine that I used to play with. I'm not playing with him anymore because although he is a friend, a very dear friend of mine, I love him. But we don't play together anymore because I get so angry when he does moves just like Twist did right now. It's unnecessary, you know, and it makes you... It makes the team lose another person when it's really a necessary thing to just hold on to your numbers. Yeah, I don't agree with Twist's push there. Not very smart. So, 11 to 12. Upgraded pistols for NiP. Device takes out Plopsky, and the rest of the guys are gathered in apps. Lecro is going middle. They had a nice little execute there. They smoked long. There are also a lot of smokes in the short department. Yeah, baby, lose those switches. Here's the CT, guys. That's a very nice shot from Lecro. Magisk almost got caught off guard there. He was aware that Lecro might be there, but the timing was perfect for him to turn around. (11 to 13). Full buy on both sides. Device for the third round in a row is taking out people in middle. I don't know if Twist had an AWP. Let's see. Where's Twist body? No, he had an AK. They're allowing Device to take control of middle. Now Lecro does take out Magisk. Magisk. The pre-trades knocks, and now it's a 3-on-3. Hey, so what did you choose, Felix? Is it the M9 Damascus steel? Or was that another person telling me about the knife? What did you decide to get, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Oh, come on! Man, device is so good sometimes. Gotta say. As I said before, handsome and a good player. Puh. Funky monkey him. No, but he seriously is very good. Yeah. Well, good for you, man. I wish you good luck with your new knife. Maybe when you get sick of it and I get sick of my M9, maybe we can trade it a little bit for a few days, a week. I really like my M9 Black Lemonade. I like Black Lemonade skins in general. I think they're very good looking. They're simple, clean. I like the handle a lot. Okay, so round number 26. Full buy on both sides. That was NiP's round there. I think that was NiP's round there. Device did a very good job to take out 2 people while he was in the Molotov. Actually 1 while he was in the Molotov, but then the last guy, the one-on-one, was spot on. Nice aiming from the Astralis player. Can't remember exactly which one it was because I was talking to Felix about his new knife. But that was NiP's round. And it's the little mistakes that add up, and at the end of the day, they lost the match for NiP. Yeah, it is a little bit more expensive. I think it's actually more, but it depends. I usually get my stuff from the official Steam market. I don't use third-party sites because I think they're fishy with the payment methods. Astralis do a very good job to lock down the site here. Now this leaves Knock in a 3-on-1 situation. Yeah, doesn't work out for him. 15-11. Astralis really did deserve to win this map. They didn't do as many mistakes as NiP did. At least I couldn't see them. Maybe they did, but we weren't able to notice them. 3 people on Banana. Glaive supporting with the utility. They do take out Lopsky, which again, he had a good spawn, I guess, so he was pushed up in Banana by himself. I don't know, yeah, whatever. Zipnix definitely hears this. He hears the reload, he hears the terrorist player picking up something. Probably the bomb. Now they have the bomb, and that's gonna be it. Knock can do absolutely anything about it. 4-on-1. No, you cannot pay with PayPal. I tried paying with PayPal, but you need to follow their verification steps, which they require you to do a lot of shit. To give a lot of information, if I remember correctly. I don't necessarily remember, but okay, I'm not gonna talk about it because I'm not 100% sure. But I know that another famous website asks you for your ID, for utility bill, and so on and so forth. Things that they should never ask anybody. They have no business in asking that to verify your PayPal account. But whatever. Okay, that was Astralis against NiP. Let's move on to bigger and not better things, but just bigger things. We are going to watch MoviStar Riders against FaZe. Map number 1, Overpass. Okay. Let me just check something very quickly, guys. One piece of moment. Yeah, but don't buy. I usually, when I buy, or buy whatever skins on the Steam market, you don't have to pay the cheapest price that somebody asks you. You can just pay the highest bid, you know, and that's like, usually it's like you can save a lot of money by doing that. And yeah, most of the times it is a little bit more expensive than on Skin Baron or whatever websites you use, but it's 100% safer. But if you don't care about the safety of your credit card and your you know, your personal data, then that's okay. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying that they're doing anything fishy, but I just don't trust them. That's it. Because most of the times, like even on some of these websites, yeah, you can't even pay with. I can't even pay, for example, the website that you noticed, that you have mentioned before, you can't pay with PayPal. That's what annoys me. Why can't you pay with PayPal? I once tried to get something from Skin Baron, and they just said that my card is not good. And I have to use other type of payment methods, which they always try to. This is what I don't like. All these skin sites, they always try to push you towards paying in a certain way, which suits them the best and which usually allows them to do more funky stuff. But I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Let's move into the next match. Which is MoviStar Riders against FaZe. Yep. But you end up paying almost the same than if you put in a offer for the highest bid on the Steam market. If you use the PaySafe card, because I know that there's additional fees there and you're almost at the same price, so I trust the Steam market more. But that's just me. Okay, let's move on. Start up the match. I think we started the match, no? Yeah? No. There you go. FaZe is gonna be on the CT side. Oh wait, I wanna see that combo. Yeah, it's interesting. I like the dark red that Crimson Web pattern has, and also the Autotronic is okay. So let's see. They rushed the connector. FaZe is falling back immediately. They are pulling some rotations from the B guys. Oh, it's quite a full-on execution here. No fakes, no nothings. Pretty head-on battle. Rain does come from behind. eStore here has a Mexican standoff with Rain, and he does win the Mexican standoff. Now it's all on Brookie and Nico. Oh, it's gonna be fun to watch FaZe against Mousesports tonight. If I will manage to watch it, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just relax with my beautiful lady and my doggy. He gets another dink, and that's gonna be it. Okay, the movie stars. Movie. It's not movie because it's movie or something. I don't know, because it's not movie because you type movie differently. So looks like they're gonna go straight monster or what? Yeah. Many flashes and executions in the monster area. This has to be. This golden coil deagle has to be one of the ugliest deagle skins and one of the most expensive ones also at the same time. Which is quite hard because most of the deagle skins are beautiful, almost all of them are nice. But this is the exception, and it's also expensive. I think it's expensive because it's in one of the rare cases, and you can also use it to trade up for the serpent, I think. So that's why the. But don't quote me on that. I'm not sure that it's 100%. I'm just saying that I think that's why it's so expensive. So eco round for FaZe because they forced up in the previous round. Somewhat of a more default setup here for MoviStar. Lowell is in connector, 2 guys in short, Mopaz on monster, while Eastor is just watching for some middle aggression. All 5 guys are in B for FaZe. So if they walk in, they get wrecked. Yeah. The deagle golden koi, man. Golden koi. Olaf's deagle. Doesn't have a deagle right now, so I can't show it to you. And they do weasel themselves into the B, the A side. That was a good choice by them because otherwise they would have walked into a B stack from FaZe Clan. Hello, Marcus. How is your day? What did you eat for breakfast? Yeah, Felix, what did you eat for breakfast? Let me know. Let's see if anybody had a better breakfast than I did. I always eat, like most of the times I eat eggs, which are pretty good in the morning for multiple reasons. The healthy fats, the proteins, make your brain start working, you know. It's a good choice. How does FaZe win this round? Bad MoviStar riders. What a throw. So Brook is by himself on A, with an AWP granted, which is kind of a standard stuff. Brook is always switching up his skins. Most of the times he has some not so desirable ones. He's confused. He doesn't know. Should I pay that much money or should I not? While MoviStar is executing on B, they do get some nice trades on FaZe Clan players. Although there were 4 guys here from FaZe, they cannot stop the Spanish Inquisition. Oatmeal is another good option. I sometimes eat that also. If I'm lazy to make eggs for myself, I just put in some oatmeal. I have some other sort of cereals that are tasteless, but they're good. And then I usually put some electrolytes, which is salty, and a little bit of milk, so I eat oatmeals, but not sweetened with anything, just salted. Sometimes I put maple syrup into it with some blueberries, but lately I've been eating it more with salt. Yeah, we watched Inferno right before this one, Marcus. I didn't watch the other maps. I didn't watch Vertigo because I still don't feel like 100% comfortable on it to observe what's going on. So I'll hold back on that for a while until I master my Vertigo, so to say. I don't like that map, man. Why didn't you eat breakfast, Felix? Stop. Stop the stream right now. Leave it running in the background. And then go and eat your breakfast. Breakfast is quite important. I think it's a good way to start your day. There are people that think otherwise, but you should go and eat your breakfast, drink some water, so you have a good start on the day. That's a nice HE by Olaf. 3-2 spread from FaZe Clan, while MoviStar are just lurking around again in B side, near B side. Granted, 3 guys short, 2 guys in Monster. Olaf and coldzera here are trying to defend this one. That's a good pop flash, and he's gonna get 2 guys. That's a solid timed pop flash. coldzera gathered a lot of information there. He saw another guy, and then he saw the bomb also. So this prompts some rotations from FaZe Clan. The clock is running down. That was a good flash to get Alex into the side, but Olaf is so close to him. Okay, that's a brave jump there from... Nice shot from Alex, which is not the same Alex as the Vitality guy. Don't get confused there. And MoviStar takes another round. They shoot the body of Brookie. Props to them, man. Good job for them for being in the FaZe Clan's head, because FaZe Clan was butthurt and tweeting about it after the match. Which means that MoviStar Rider did do a good job in getting into their head. Although they lost the match. I mean, all is fair in war and love, you know. So you want to see Mirage? I don't know if these guys will play Mirage today. I do not know. We'll see. I think this is gonna be... I'm gonna watch the whole series, so we're gonna watch the whole best of 3 and this one. And then I'm gonna buzz off. Some battles here in B side. Lowell is alone by himself. He does a nice... That's a nice shot on Olaf. Oh wow, Lowell. Okay. Okay, mister. And he has also one of my favorite gloves. Oh my god, Lowell. Where are you from? Where are you from? I really like this this glove, the Moto Gloves POW. I'm having a hard time figuring out which knife to use with this glove. Any good ideas, guys, in the chat? Which knife would go well with this glove? Because I have no idea. 5-1. Full buy on both sides now. Okay, Felix. Whatever makes your day, you know. Man, I missed the gym. I missed the gym. I missed the gym. Nice shot by Brookie. An A heavy concentration here. That was a nice setup from FaZe, but MoviStar did trade out nicely. So now it's a 3-on-3. Still anybody's round here. Nico gets naded here out of his mind. He has to reposition. So MoviStar does put... They put themselves into a nice position here on the retake from FaZe, and this is quite tough. Nobody is watching Connector. Okay, he is watching. That's a nice angle there. It does take coldzera a lot of time. Oh, the timing, man. The timing on that. Lowell was so patient there throughout that whole phase, and right when he pushes out, that's when coldzera decides to push him. But at the end, it doesn't matter, because... Okay, MoviStar, take another round. Who's... Let me just... I want to check who picked... Let me check who picked Overpass. Okay, they picked Overpass, which is understandable. they did play quite well. Which, everything considered, they beat who've they beaten a day before this match? They beaten some better placed team, I think. I can't remember, but it does show promise for them. It's nice to see a Spanish team do decently. Man, I still remember in CS 1.6, like the Spanish scene was similar to what they are in CSGO now, but then Existence rose up with this crazy opera called Musamba #1, or Nice One, depending. He was so good with the op. He basically carried his team into the top 5 with his op. He was crazily good, man. The impact, the influence that he had on the matches was amazing. I don't know if maybe some of you guys are still very young, too young to remember or to see that guy. I think Musamba is a coach or something to some team right now. He used to be very good in 1.6. He played a little bit in CSGO also. Didn't play the op, so that was a bummer, but yeah. Oh, boom. Okay. Mopas tried to lurk inside here, into the B-bomb site. It didn't work out for him. Looks like more of a setup here for MoviStars. Oh, that's unlucky. And looks like it's gonna be a MoviStar Rider round. Yep. 7-1. Very good by MoviStar on T side. Not so good on the defense for FaZe. Maybe, yeah, I did stream CS in the past. Yeah, the short answer is yes. It's just that I don't do that as much nowadays because I play by myself, so I play solo, which means that most of the times I'm gonna have some bad teammates that are swearing or ghosting or griefing or whatever, or talking languages that I don't understand. Russian. So it's not that fun to watch. They do take A all by themselves because FaZe Clan had a long setup. They just walked in there. No questions asked. This is a very ugly AWP skin and it's super expensive. So, can you dig that, sucker? Let's move on. Eco for FaZe Clan. 3 guys in B, 2 guys in A. Brookie is in toilet. Rain is in connector. 3 guys monster, 1 connector, and 1 middle for MoviStar. Just spreading out, you know. Lowell and Steel are holding any possible pushes, while the other 3 guys are probably trying to make a move. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Okay, so they're pushing in B. I don't know how they do it, but they always walk into empty bomb sites. They're gonna try a boost here. Doesn't work out for them, but they are gonna go for it, I guess. Yeah, they have nothing to lose here. They have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. Oh, I don't know, Felix. I don't know. I played matchmaking, I think 3 days ago, 2 days ago. Usually I don't play matchmaking, but I said, what the heck, it was late, I was tired, so I was like, I'm not gonna try hard, so I just want to play some CS. Both times I got queued up with 2 guys from Russia, and they were so toxic, man. And I'm a global elite with high trust factor. They were so toxic. I had to block them, then they started shooting me. Then, thank God, they did manage to convince the other guys and they kicked me, which was, they thought that they were doing me a disservice, but I was very grateful for that because I had to, then I didn't waste my time anymore with them. I don't know, man, there are a lot of, and not, this is just general, I'm not talking about only a certain demographic of peoples. People are so toxic in this game most of the times, and it honestly drives me away from the game sometimes, from me playing it. I don't play with my friends anymore, because they're the same. They're trying too hard, you know. And I just want to have a good time while I play the game. I want to have good matches, competitive matches, and that's it. To have a good time. I want to have some fun while I play it. I want to be able to laugh while I play it. And not be like super uptight and serious and try hard anymore. I'm not into that anymore. My time has passed, you know. But that sometimes is very hard in the game. It's hard to find some decent teammates that don't take themselves too seriously. But hey, that's just me. While MoviStar here takes another round. I don't know what's going on here, but okay, the round is not won yet. I did overstate. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice shot from Eastor. 10-1. How the funky monkey did they manage to lose this map? I don't know. I feel like some of these rounds are due to the fact that FaZe Clan had the bad setup, or a setup in which MoviStar, they just managed to avoid completely all the time. I don't know. Not much to say about the match itself, because most of the time it's just straight up executes. Boom. coldzera does take low out. He is low HP though. Alex is gonna venture into the darkness. He does suspect that coldzera is up there somewhere. Takes him out, and that's it for FaZe. Brookie did manage to get his hands on an AK, so he's gonna hold on to it. Wow, 11-1. Okay, full buy on both sides. One up on both sides. Brookie and Rain on the A side again. Brookie decides to peek. 4 guys in connector. So this might be something similar to what they did on the pistol round. Yes, exactly. They're rushing connector with Easter holding their back. Very quick execution here. This time Brookie does a good job to slow it down. He takes out one guy. Nico and Olaf are on spot, while Rain is very smartly and wisely trying to wrap around. Ooh, he hears this. He hears this. I don't know if it's because I could see what's going on the radar, but if I were Rain, I would have chosen this path instead of this path. He would have gotten more players from behind, and it's just a little bit safer. But that's just me, and it's easy for me to run my mouth while I watch the demo, and I'm not in the game myself, you know. So it depends. coldzera here is probably gonna get Mr. Eastor. Yep. Do you play Face It or Matchmaking, Felix? Or guys watching this? What is your solo queue experience? Do you play with friends? $11 to 2. 11 to 2. A B spread here for MoviStars. Brookie has a lot of information here. Brookie and Rain are gathering quite the info regarding the presence of the thieves. MoviStar does do a good job to take out the FaZe defenders. Now there's still Nico left and it's a 3-on-3, so it's still anybody's round here. Nico's gonna burn a little bit, not too much. That's a nice move there. I'm surprised he didn't get punished, but nonetheless. Yeah, and it's all on steal now. What is this? What is this crosshair, man? Yeah. FaZe do take the round. That crosshair is crazy from steal. But because they won a lot of rounds in a row, they're gonna have enough money to buy up the rest of the rounds. So 3 guys in connector, 2 guys towards B. Yeah, they're gonna straight up rush this. Yeah. Okay. That was quick. Very aggressive and quick play. And at this point, I don't think that FaZe can pull this back. No, definitely that's it. Yeah, 12 to 3. It can be fun if you find the right people, that's true. If you find the right people, obviously it's nice to queue up. But I do find enjoyment even when I play myself alone. I just mute everybody and then I just play my game. If I see that I don't have decent teammates. 2 guys are gonna push in short while the rest are spread out for FaZe. 4-man setup on B for MoviStar. Steel even takes out Nico. How does he take out anybody with this crosshair? That's what I'm curious about. They do have an aggressive play here. But still spotting coldzera will make them, yeah, not over-rotate towards B. That was a nice shot from Olaf. Hello, Mr. Long. But luckily, overall, when I play by myself, and I do find toxic teammates, I developed a good... I'm pretty trained to just ignore them. So I toughened up when it comes to that. I do a pretty good job in ignoring them and just playing my game and trying to find some enjoyment in the game that I play. So, looks like MoviStar is gonna take the pistol round. Is this really the map that they lose? How can that be possible? Yeah, it doesn't matter which rank you play on, man, as long as you're having fun and you have decent competitive matches, you know. I'm okay with losing matches as long as they are close matches and fun matches, you know, with good teammates. I don't really mind. So it was a B rush here from FaZe Clan. What's horrible is when you have, like, I played the match 2 days ago, and we lost. I think it was 25-23. So there were a lot of OTs. But there was only 4 of us because one guy was not communicating and he didn't play. He was toxic and he wasn't playing particularly well, and he was in middle in Mirage and he wasn't giving information to us. So that was really tough to play a 50-round game and to play handicapped, you know, while one guy is running around like a headless chicken. So mid presence heavy here. FaZe Clan does force up after that loss. They force up again? Wait, what? What's going on here? Oh, it's 14, that's why. Okay, okay, they force up again. Which makes sense, because it's 14. I was a little bit confused there. By the looks of it, they're gonna try to play on A. With Olaf and Nico trying to take control of the connector area. A good little spread here for FaZe. Sounds good, Felix. That sounds good. Sounds like you're having a lot of fun. I don't play CS that much anymore. I like to play a lot of Total War games. The game that I streamed this week once, I think. It's chilling but engaging at the same time because it's grand strategy, and that's cool. I like that. You have to plan your moves, so on and so forth. It's a lot of fun. You have big armies. So it's a 3-on-3. There was some heavy battling there on the banana area. Oh. Okay, sit down. Sit down, Spanish conquistadors. It's time for the Brazilian samba to show up. And yeah, Mopaz is in a very tough spot here. I don't envy him. Ooh, that is a nice shot though. But it's still tough. Yeah. Ooh. Oof, oof, oof. That could have gone the wrong way. Yeah, those were some crispy shots from coldzera. I do like strategy games a lot. It's a different kind of animal. I still have to finish Warcraft 3 Reforged. So, looks like they're gonna go towards A on the FaZe side of things, and for some reason, MoviStar are suspecting a B push, which makes them go all the way to B, all of them. And FaZe is gonna do what MoviStars did a lot, which is walk into an empty bomb site. Yep. They probably realize this right now and they're gonna save up, I guess. What other plays do you game? What other games do you play, Felix and Long?
Bomb has been planted.
I play play Total War. Lately I've been playing that quite a lot. Shogun, Total War Shogun 2. I still have to finish Doom. But I restarted playing it and I play it on the Nightmare difficulty, which is harder. And the thing is, Sometimes I would just like to relax and play that game, but you cannot relax while you play that game. You have to be crisp and on spot, especially if you play it on the higher difficulty. Maybe I should just lower the difficulty and enjoy the game more, but I don't want to do that because that just beats the purpose of playing the game, you know. So I'm always postponing it. Did a 10-hour stream on it. Nobody watched it. Oh boy. So, eco round for MoviStar. They only have some weaponry saved up. FaZe have a decent spread here. That sounded interesting. Olaf is on short. He's gonna take out Mopaz, who was boosted on the wall. He does get traded by Lowell. Brookie will gonna go short. Rain is in connector, so he holds the defense, the back line for the middle guys that are going towards long. See you, Long. Thank you very much for stopping by. I wish you a lovely weekend in case we don't see each other anymore. In case we don't see each other anymore, baby. Have a good weekend, man. So they're gonna wrap up. And the FaZe side of things. Oh. You hate it when that happens, but FaZe is still gonna push in on long with 3 people. This should be enough. Steel does good damage on Nico, but still doubtful, although it's a 2-on-2. FaZe does not know that both of the guys are gonna come from behind. Now Lowell might get coldzera off guard. Yeah, he did, but I missed it. Whatever. There's no time. No time, no defuse kit, so that's gonna be it. That is going to be it. 14 to 5 to 6. 14 to 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Ugh. Three people towards B for FaZe, Brookie, Connector, and coldzera in middle. They're just playing it slow. Now they do meet Alex, which is gonna prompt them to push in short with a lot of flashes. They had some good pop flashes for short. Nico is low, so is Alex though. I mean, not Alex, no pause. And coldzera is just chilling, waiting for some possible aggressive pushes here. The push might come, but this is it's all about the timing, baby. Whether Eastor and coldzera will meet, it's all about the timing. But coldzera does fall back in time. It's gonna be a B execute from FaZe Clan. Three people on B for movie 2V stars. Oh, that question has a long answer, so I won't bother right now, Felix. I'm sorry. So FaZe does take out MoviStar on the B-bomb side. They are low HP, but they did the job, so that's gonna be their round. MoviStar is gonna save up. What other skins do you have in your inventory, Felix? What do you like? Or what would you like to have? What do you have and what would you like to have? That's the question, because what we have is not always what we would like to have, you know. Somewhat similar spread for FaZe Clan. Oh, we got a duel there. Nico does trade him back, which does favor FaZe Clan. Now, MoviStar is on a half-buy. They are pushed in connector, but coldzera is lurking in the toilets. He's having a hard time keeping it in, and he might have a diary. Okay, I'm gonna stop. He has a very good angle here, and he takes Steel by surprise. He lurked in properly. So now it's a 3-on-3, but coldzera has an advantage because of the fast push after his kill. He hears one in the garbage area. Easter is coming from behind, but Olaf has his number. So that's gonna be it probably for MoviStar in this round. Okay, I'm not familiar with the 5-7 skin, but all of the other ones I know. I like the Bloodsport a lot. I think it on my top 10 AK-47 skins it was on the number 2 spot or 3, I can't remember. No, it was actually on 3 I think, because on 2 it was the red line. Okay, full buy, both teams, 8-14. MoviStar are on a bit of a choke here. They just can't take another round on the CT side, boys. Somewhat of a default spread again with coldzera in playground. Brookie is holding middle, and the other 3 guys are just working themselves around B. Rain is in connector. Olaf short, and Nico is gonna rotate from monster towards middle. Steel is in a bad spot here, very bad spot. Ooh, that's a nice shot from him, but he's in a very spot. I don't know why he took this angle by himself. Maybe Eastor here had his back at one point, but that didn't happen afterwards. He changes spots, doesn't unzoom obviously, because that'll give way a sound cue, and that could be dangerous for him so closely towards the opposition. They are gonna rotate from A towards B on the FaZe side of things. Lowell does a very good job here. He also has the bomb, but coldzera gets him. Lowell did a good job there.
Counter-terrorists win.
And MoviStar is gonna take the round. Baby. Baby. Baby, baby, baby. Lowell was essential in that spot there. Did a very good job. He killed the upper. That was a tough spot for both of the players, but Lowell came out on top. And now it's 15-8 to MoviStars. What gloves do you like, Felix? So, 2 guys in B, 2 guys in connector and 1 in toilet. This is a very heavy, connector heavy setup here for the boys. I don't know if I agree with that. They did take out Steel, so that might have pushed coldzera to think that the connector area is clear, but it wasn't. Now this setup doesn't work out for MoviStars in this round. It's a nice setup though. That's a good spot from Alex, and it's a 2-on-3. They're gonna do what? They might rotate in connector. Yeah, looks like that's what they're gonna do. Easter here has an op, so he's very dangerous for this push. If he can manage to hit a shot here, that would be good for them, and he does manage to hit a shot. he's a little bit too eager to pull the trigger there. In my humble opinion, yeah, I don't know why he did that. That's a little bit reckless. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think sport gloves are cool, but most of the good-looking ones are quite expensive. Driver gloves are nice. I like the King Snake, but I've had the King Snake in the past, but the prices on those went up quite considerably. The King Snake would go well with my knife, but yeah, whatever. Okay, eco round for MoviStar riders. Good setup here on long. I don't think they're gonna do much against Coldzera with the AK. Okay, they do manage to take him out. So it's gonna be 3 against 4. Ooh, Lowell hits a nice shot there. Yeah, Damascus Steel is good with the King Snake. Although I think the Damascus Steel, and that's gonna be it. MoviStar does take the map. I think the Damascus Steel knives go well with the Specialist Gloves Foundation. Let me show it to you. I think they go well. I did talk about that in a video because of the backhand of the gloves. It's similar to the pattern that the Damascus Steel has. So let me just show it to you. Yeah, this bad boy right here. Because of the pattern here, I think that would go well with the Damascus Steel and also the gray. The gray, sorry. Might go well. Okay, so let's move on to the next map, which will be Mirage. So you wanted the Mirage, you have a Mirage. Felix. Yes, let's go on to the next map. I don't know. It's on the official Steam market. It's like, it depends on what wear you want to have. Field tested ones. Oh, prices on these ones went up. Everything goes up, man. All the prices go up. The heck is going on? Well, if you put in the highest bid, it's like 244. It's quite expensive. They weren't as expensive before, or were they? But the well-worn one is 188, which is okay. Like, this is a well-worn one. Not bad. Not good either. I think with your Damascus Steel, what would also be good is some Bloodhound knives. Gloves. With the white pattern on them. For example, the charred one, which is this one. Let me just show it to you. I think the charred one would be decent because of the silver metal on the glove. Or even the Bloodhound bronzed. Those are cheaper, like you can get them from 100 bucks. Yeah, but that's just flying opinions. Good morning, Mr. Polak. Yeah, the Bloodhound gloves won't be more. It's not gonna be more expensive than your knives. Okay, let's move on to the next match. Next match. Cześć. What's up, Polak? How is your morning? Did you eat your breakfast, and what did you have for your breakfast? Felix here didn't have anything for his breakfast. I don't know why. Why would you miss breakfast? It's the best moment of the day, baby. Mirage, FaZe against MoviStars. Let's see. We did see FaZe matches previously on the stream with Mirage. They basically do some default stuff where they play a lot for mid control. Let's see if that's gonna be the case again. Oh, the match has started. Okay, let's pull it back a little bit so we can see all the setups. Oh, you just woke up at 12 o'clock? What did you do last night? Did you have some good matches on matchmaking? Or did you have some good matches in the bedroom, Polak? Okay, so 2 guys under, 2 guys mid, 1 guy in ramp. I've seen this before from FaZe. But yeah. There's also so many things that you can do on Mirage. It's gonna be fun to watch Mousesports against FaZe today. They do push in connector while Nico is lurking. I think they're nose and nose, yeah. With Steel. Steel does take him out. Now Easter is in a very tough spot here, I would say. Oh, oh, nice shot, man. Boom, boom. I want you in my room. Boom, 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 boom. First round taken by MoviStar. They really like to shoot those bodies. Fair enough for them. I like that they got into the head of the FaZe players and even Yanko, which is funny that they got butthurt by the BMs and the shooting in the body. Ooh, that nade can be good. Boom. Oh wow. Yeah, farm that money. Ooh. That was a good eco round for MoviStar. Yeah, that nade did a lot of damage. So let's see. Olaf B-apps, maybe 3 guys in middle, fighting for control, and then 1 guy in ramp or what? Yeah, Olaf B-apps. 3 guys fighting in middle. They're fighting for mid control. Oh, I'm a genius. I knew that would happen. And FaZe is holding behind. That happens a lot. Now Olaf does take out one of the guys that decided to push underpass. We're gonna see this a lot from FaZe, I think. Fighting for the control of the middle area. Now they slow down, they're waiting for pushes. Olaf is gonna chill. Mopaz is advanced here, so... That is a fake... Sorry, that is a smoke to maybe bait MoviStars into a rotation. But look at this, this is quite smart. Unfortunately, it's ruined by Mopaz, but let me just show you what I want to say before everything goes down. So Olaf, let me just set up here, smokes the site, which theoretically would make MoviStars to be a little bit more to pay more attention towards the B-bomb site. But then they slowly push in, which might think that, which might make MoviStars think that this is just a fake. Let's go back to A. It doesn't work out this time because Mopaz was here, he pushed and he saw a lot of people. But I think those were the intentions that FaZe were trying to execute here. They're gonna push in anyway. Olaf does get Mopaz. I think that those were the initial thoughts of FaZe clan. Didn't work out because Mopaz was there. But the plan was good. It's actually a nice little play there to have. It's a 2-on-1 now. Olaf has this apps area. Oh no. Here we go. He's watching apps. They're not rushing to plant or anything. Yeah, that was annoying if you're Olaf. He held the angle for a long time there. And right when he turned around, that's when MoviStar player decided to push in. Thank you, Felix. So, 2-1. MoviStars did force up. Mid control battle for FaZe clan. Easter tried to do something funky here with that up. It didn't work out for him. but he can still get on a shot. Olaf, you're gonna see Olaf most of the times around this area, underpass/B apps. From what I've seen last time I've watched him, he was doing that a lot. Cold is gonna hold T-spawn, while the other three guys are trying to conquer middle area. E-Store does take out Nico, but they're gonna push in B. Let's watch E-Star. See his AWP skills. That molly is very good. Now this is gonna be tough. Really tough. Yeah, unfortunately, timing is bad for the upper. It was a tough spot for FaZe there. And Alex is gonna just smash them with the deagle. This will be an eco round for FaZe Clan. Let's see what they're trying to do here. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a B. You didn't tell me, Felix. What other games do you play? They're gonna rotate back from B towards A. Coldzera is on top mid with the P250, P250. Do you play other games or just Counter-Strike? It's tough to play other games. It's tough to play. Usually, while FaZe is pushing out ramp with pistols, it's tough. I don't know. At my age, at least, it's tough to play more than one game because time is so limited. Especially with me trying to do this YouTube stuff also. So usually I just stick to one game. Good round by MoviStar. They didn't lose too many people to that eco play by FaZe. Now full buy on both sides. Rookie has an op. Rookie's gonna check stairs area with his spawn. Okay, doesn't see anything. Alex pushes apps now. Coldzera will not be happy about that one. He smartly falls back here. Holds the angle. They do leave middle and they decide to go away on FaZe side of things. Okay. Which Call of Duty did you play? Or which one did you like the most? So they're pushing in A. Trades go left and right. It does work out in the favor of FaZe Clan. But Steel pulls down, pulls back the numbers. So it's a 1-on-2 for Olaf. Olaf is in a tough spot. The clock is running down. The bomb is dropped on apps. It's very hard for him. That's a nice shot though. Is low HP. I think this is a good approach from Mopaz. Yeah, this is what I would have done. Just push in slowly after you hear the bomb being planted. He's gonna scavenge, then defuse, then move on with his life into the next round. Oh yeah, that's what. That was my reaction. Hello Twitch. Twitch be sharp. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, he has an interesting crosshair. What crosshair do you guys like? Do you like it bigger, smaller, a big gap, a small gap, a thick crosshair? Do you like to have an outer line on yours? Oh, Black Ops 3, okay. Played, I think, last game before this one, this Modern Warfare, I played like Advanced Warfare, but that was so boring. I didn't like the gunplay. But this last Call of Duty is quite good. The campaign is solid. I played it through like 3 times, I think. Once I did it live on stream in one sitting, and like on the hardest difficulty with no HUD, I did it in like 5 hours. So it's not that long, but it's quite fun. Should do that again. But it's like almost 200 gigabytes, which is a little bit stupid, but yeah. I play something similar, Twitch. Be sharp. I'm gonna call you Be sharp. Crosshair is not that small. I think I use 2 or 2.5, so it's a little bit biggish. FaZe did want to fight for mid control again. MoviStar decided to be aggressive, so now things slow down a little bit here. Mopaz is pushed in again. He pushes in a lot in this area. Let's see if he gets Rain by surprise. No, he doesn't. That's gonna be it for him. 3v5, it's very tough. Yeah, that's gonna be the round. They wanted to play a standard. From what I've seen, I think FaZe wanted to play something standard. It didn't work out because MoviStar did decide to push top mid. Okay, full buy on both sides. Yeah, battle it out for mid. Nico's gonna probably flash for his teammates. Olaf is gonna peek out. Coldzera's falling back to hold any aggression on the ramp area. Usually it's Olaf that goes underpass, but this time they switched positions. These rain stickers are so bad, if you ask me. In general, the stickers from that competition, I don't know exactly which one is it. They're quite bad. Oh my god, look at the stat track number on Rain's AK. He has that AK for a long time now, as far as I can remember. So, makes sense. He does get burned a little bit. They're still feeling out things on middle. The bomb is all the way back at close to TV. Rain does get a boost here. While Nico is in the ladder room, Brookie rotates back. Nico gets dinked in middle, so Brookie is gonna throw some nades here, I think just to show some presence, but they're gonna go away. Yeah, exactly. Brookie is just baiting here, just holding the MoviStar players back to not rotate in A, while the other FaZe players are, this was a nice execution, while the other FaZe players are just wrapping around A. They had good positions. Rain had jungle, Nico had ladder room, so they had good control of that area. MoviStar just gave it up, and then Brookie they decided that Brookie should go and throw some nades and show some presence on B, just to keep them away from A. It worked out perfectly for FaZe. What, the players count or what? I don't know, I haven't checked. I usually don't check it. So, mid control towards connector, towards A, to the Milky Way. While these guys are around jungle slash short area. Yeah, they gave it up a little bit too easily. They're gonna save up actually, I think. Yeah. Setup didn't work out for them, I guess. Boom. Round number 11. Olaf top mid showing some presence, while the rest of the boys are executing on A. Look at Steel, the madman. He just jumped into sandwich. And now it's a 4-on-3. They do hear the plant, and as soon as they hear the plant, B guy is rotating towards A. So it's a 3v4. Two guys in Tetris slash ramp, and the Brookie is in amps. Alex is still waiting for some possible flank. So let's see how the retake goes. Brookie takes out. Oh, the timing is very bad. Unlucky for them, I guess. Lowell shoots his teammate, but he shot him because he was trying to take out the guy that was near him, cutting him up. 6-5, full buy on both sides. Well, I don't know, Twitch Be Sharp, it depends on what your objectives are. If you can't do it more, just stay on my stream and enjoy. But usually, I did it a lot back in 1.6 days, but I did it a lot because I was trying to steal some strats, you know, some executions for my team. So it depends on your objectives. It depends on what you are trying to achieve. If you're trying to achieve, if you just want to be a better player, I think watching POVs will be more helpful. But if you have a team and if you want to just come up with new strats, with some nice strats that can help you, then you have to watch demos. Just think of the end objective, you know, and that'll help you, I think. So, again, FaZe Clan in middle. Mopaz is gonna meet Brookie here. He's gonna take him out. He has the bomb. Now that smoke is gonna be very good. And this should be a MoviStar round. 1-on-3. Nico can hear the footsteps. That's a nice 180. But that's all about it. There was no time anyway for Nico to do anything. 7-5. We have a tactical timeout here. Who do you think is gonna win between FaZe and Mousesports tonight, guys? Fixing mistakes. I think that watching POVs will help you more. It depends on the type of player that you want to be, and when you have decided on the type of player that you want to be, maybe just watch some demos from players that are similar to that playstyle, which you would like to be. What are your positions? How do you like to play the game, Twitch? Twitch Be Sharp. What? You have an interesting name. So, Rain is lurking in connector. He does that a lot. He likes connector on the T side, while the other guys were gathering towards A on ramp and depths. They do lose one guy. That is so good. I apologize, but that is so good. Lowell has a very good spot here. He has the information that one guy is in Palace. He stays very wisely, doesn't move, and he strikes at the right moment. He almost botched it up, but that didn't happen. Now he did see the... yeah, he's aware of all of the opposite players. Oh man, come on. Oh yeah, I can understand that. For sure. I can understand that. It's almost impossible to play as a support role when you play solo. So again, mid control, pushing connector, nothing specific. Ooh, Lowell. There is a moment in time where he hits that lineup. It doesn't work out for him this time. FaZe do this a lot, where they play quick mid control towards connector and A. It works out this time. Hello, Maddox. What's up? Welcome to the stream. So it depends, you know. Maybe switch up your role. Try to, if you play alone. I always think this. This is how I play. Nowadays I just play alone. No friends, no premates, no nothing. Just try to find enjoyment in what you do and how you play and what you play. So maybe if you play alone, maybe just try to play a role which involves more individual stuff. And that could help your team more, and that could help you enjoy the game more, you know. It might be something very different from what a support player does, but at least maybe you'll have some more fun playing the game. So Lopez is gonna save here, there's no way. He is pushing in. Boom. Last round of the South. Okay, Felix, enjoy your meal, man. What are you eating? You said noodles. Noodles at lunch. Oh, fair enough. Throw in some eggs, man, for extra protein. Mopez really likes to push this app's position here a lot. Now he's gonna wisely switch his position here. This is gonna be fun to watch if they push here, if they expect this angle. Because he has been caught in the chair area, not in the cooking area, so to say. Steel is gonna get it. So they did expect it. I don't know, that was fishy. The volley went right there. Alex has a good position here.
Bomb has been planted.
Very good job by Alex. Yeah, he's making sure. Yeah, they're making sure that they're having revenge on FaZe. Oh boy, oh boy. Boom. Okay. Pistol round. Rush B. Rush B Suka? Yeah. Holly, holly, holly ho. Yeah, B execution. FaZe is ready though. 4 guys here in B for FaZe. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of this. I mean, in theory, it's a good choice to go in B. Because you are fighting with the Glocks in close quarters against USPs, which is a good idea. But in practice, it's kind of predictable. So most of the teams, you will see that they are taking precaution measures to not get caught by surprise if in case the T side is pushing in B. And that's it, 8-8. MoviStar does not force up. I like it. I like it. One flash. Yeah, they're gonna probably try to plant the bomb with Lowell flashing this right when his teammates are gonna push out tabs. Yeah, that's exactly what they're gonna do. But Rain is ready. Rain is ready and waiting. That's a very good job by Rain to avoid. I don't really care, Be Sharp, to be honest with you. I honestly do not give a shit if they spam or BM. Maybe it's because I'm old and I don't care anymore. But I just find it childish that people get upset about it. I really find it childish. Like, the fact that Yanko and Caldera were starting to tweet about the fact that they were shooting their bodies and they were BMing and so on and so forth, I think it's childish, if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. So they have another eco here, they're just buying some pistols. This is one way of doing it, I don't know if I agree, but it is what it is. Yeah, it is if you have a good timing, and depending on what spread do you choose to execute on A, it is easier, I think. But it's just something about that B side that makes people lose their mind and just want to go there, like the Bs go to Honey, you know? I never really like to play B, unless it's a B split. So these guys are gonna push up here in middle. They're gonna execute A. So unless it's a B split where you go 3 guys middle / short and 2 guys are pushing in B apps, I think that's a good split. But otherwise, to just push in apps, that's just... I don't agree with it. That's a nice shot from Mopaz. And it's a 3-on-1, but it doesn't matter. Not gonna see anything useful here for us. Hello, Lukrzi. I need help. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, mister? So that is a very quick push under window by MoviStar Riders. Very, very quick. Other than that, it's a default spread. Alex gets Nico. The spread is wide, but what I don't like about the setup is that everybody's alone here, so they can get traded, which is not ideal. But at the same time, having that wide of a spread, you can get a lot of information and you can surprise the CTs. Now they do not check for Colzera here. Probably Lowell should check, but maybe, yeah, no.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh. Colzera misses the shot here. And Lowell executes him, so this is gonna be probably a save at this point. Oh, you need some tips. You mean in this in CS:GO in general, or in on Mirage? Nine to 11. Rookie takes out one unit guy. Interesting setup. 2 guys in window and 1 in connector for FaZe. I'm gonna mostly have a look at what FaZe does instead of Movie Riders. MoviStar Raiders, whatever. Hello, Ruski friend, welcome to the channel. In case you see this, I welcome you. And it's not gonna work out the spread. Let's see the setup from FaZe. Yeah, somewhat fair. Rain is always around ramp somewhere, close. This time Nico is close to connector, Coldzera in a ladder room. Yeah. Olaf is afforded the luxury to push up here, get some information. He is gonna see the top mid guy, and that's it. Ooh, Kobe.
Counter-terrorists win.
So, full buy. Steel has only a deagle. 3 guys in apps, 1 guy's in ramp. Looks like it's gonna be an A execute. This time it's more of a default setup for FaZe. Rookie and Nico take out 2 guys in apps. They have the information that 1 guy is on ramp. Whew. Oh, another tip, if you want to watch demos but you can't push yourself to do it, Twitch, be sharp if you're still here. Maybe just watch something in the background, listen to a podcast or something in the background while you watch the games themselves. That can make you stick around for more time. I sometimes listen to podcasts while I record if I am at my PC when I record the POVs, so that can be one. That's one tip that you could follow. No, just the default stuff. I use just the default buttons. So I think we can fast forward. MoviStar will try to save up after that apps push didn't work out. Who do you think will win today? Mousesports or FaZe? Yeah, listen to some good podcasts. It depends on your hobbies, passions. I sometimes, when I can, when there's a new episode available, I like to listen to Richard Lewis's podcast with Thor, and I think they're hilarious sometimes. And they do have a lot of inside information, which is fun to listen to. Whether you like them or not, you know, that's up for debate. I like them, but that's just me. Or maybe some Joe Rogan's stuff. It depends. Well, that's a good molly, and he's gonna see 2 guys in short. Coldzera takes care of that. So it was a B execute, but there are so many players here in B for FaZe. It was a B execute with 3 guys in apps and 2 guys in short. It didn't work out because the timing was just bad. And I think the execution was a little bit sloppy. I usually like to push. Let me just get to the beginning of the next round. If I am gonna do a B push, yeah, I think it's a good idea to go 3 guys in middle, battle for middle, whatever. Smoke short from the spawn. You go out, you smoke window, you smoke connector, flash short from here. Probably for the other 2 guys, you push in quickly, then you push out also in the apps, and then you have like a pretty solid position to take B. That's how I usually like to do it, if I am gonna do it, but I usually play along so I don't. You are? Yeah, it's like... Mousesports is quite out of shape lately, but I think it's also because they're just sitting at home, playing some games and drinking some Coke. They can't get into it maybe because it's not a LAN environment or a more, you know, official environment. We're gonna see. It's gonna be a fun match to watch though. So it is a default A execute here for MoviStar. They do manage to trade in. It's a 3-on-2. It's still a tough spot if you're MoviStar because they left the bomb behind. So now, what's going on? Okay, the bomber is gonna go B while this guy is sticking around. Maybe catching somebody by surprise. He spotted the short guy. But yeah, I don't know if I agree with this. It is one way of trying to do things. It's just, I think it's sloppy. Easter is gonna hear the zooms on short with the op from Olaf. Olaf is not expecting this though. Fair enough, I mean. Doesn't hear the steps. Yeah. This does give time to Easter to reposition. He has an op there on long. He likes to op, so maybe he'll try that. Yeah, doesn't work out. It's kind of sloppy. The T sides from MoviStar are kind of sloppy a little bit. They need somebody to tell them what to do, and you can call me, by the way, guys. Okay. Somewhat of a default spread. No presence in ramp. Two guys apps, two guys middle, and one guy in B apps that's gonna go underpass. So it's gonna be a connector and apps push. Nobody in ramp. Default spread for FaZe. Olaf is pushing up again. Oh yeah, what? Oh, he was in jungle. Okay. I think he was boosted. So that does take Raid by surprise. It's a 3-on-3. 3-on-2. Olaf pushed from B all the way underpass. So now this is again a tough spot for MoviStar riders. Oh, especially with that frag. They still have a smoke grenade, which might be vital. That's it. That's it. Okay, go home. Go home. That's it. Yeah, there you go. So we're gonna continue with round number 3. Sorry, map number 3. Meanwhile, I'm gonna tell you that I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much for being here. Hit that like button if you would like to do so and you would like to help the channel grow. Yeah, that's it. So map number 3. I'll take just one short break, less than a minute. I'll go and grab a banana and then we're gonna be in the game, baby. With map number 3, FaZe against MoviStar. I'm back! What's up, guys? I hope everybody's having a lovely day, lovely morning, lovely evening, wherever, whenever, however you are. Let's stop the music, let's start the play, let's hit that like button. Boom! This has been sitting around here for quite a while. It's a punch monster. I tried it out. Punch energy. Okay, whatever. Oh wait, it's live already? No, it's not live. Oh, okay. So, Inferno! Let's move on. What do you guys think about the new catch map, man? The reworked version. I still think it's a little bit too green. When it came out, it was a disaster. It was very poorly optimized. So this is a nice setup by FaZe. Nico flashed them and they pushed in banana, and they also pushed in from middle, which was a nice little setup, choke point. I don't know if I agree with it, but it is what it is. The guys are gonna push boiler. Boiler. Trading goes left and right. Rain does remove 2 players. They do push in, but this is ChilledCow's thing to just be a good anchor here. It's gonna end up being a 2v2. I don't know if I agree with that super aggressive push by FaZe. I mean, it is one option. It is one way of playing CT. I just don't agree with it. Rain did nail 2 good shots there. Now it's a 2v2. Ooh, Lowell is in trouble. He has the USP. Just hide, my friend. There you go. That's very well played. Yeah, is there time? I think there is time, yeah. You think so? You think FaZe would play better with ChilledCow as in-game leader? I don't know, I just think they are both wasting their time being in-game leaders instead of getting a good in-game leader and them just focusing on the game, which they are very good at. I don't know why they do this to themselves, but hey, people are self-destructive, so it's not my place to say. I don't know. I think they did a giant mistake not getting LXCB, but then again, Nico's ego is higher than the Eiffel Tower, so they did this to themselves. I don't think they'll ever reach top 5 with this current lineup. That's just my opinion, my humble opinion. So, and I don't really care about them anymore. It's annoying that they have so many good players and they can't win shit. They are gonna take banana control, and it's a pretty default layout for FaZe Clan. Okay, so we have different opinions here, ladies and gentlemen, with Felix and Bisharp. What do you like about Catch, Felix, and what do you dislike about it, Bisharp? Let's have a discussion here. For me, it is better now than when it first came out. When it first came out, it was horrible. It was a disaster, in my humble opinion. It was too green. Frames were shit, although I have a pretty good PC for anything. And it was just too green, man. You couldn't see anything. Now the map is better optimized. It's okay, but it's like I still think it's too green, that's it. Otherwise, it's a good map. It's a decent map. They made some good modifications to it. I don't know how much people will play it. I don't even know if they're gonna put it into the map pool. It's gonna be interesting to see. I like the fact that FaZe is battling for banana control. They took out one guy, now they are falling back. That's the play that you wanna do. Meanwhile, MoviStar Riders is just all of them are around middle area. Now they are spreading out a little bit, nading a little bit on banana. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, I got your idea, be sharp. Yeah, that doesn't work out, but Nico did a lot of damage. Now they are gonna push CT, but yeah, ChilledCow's here. Lowell might get Olaf. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, at this point you just save what you have, and that's it. I don't know, it would be interesting. It would be interesting to see pro matches on the new catch, just to see what they come up with, how they think about the map and the execution, so on and so forth. But yeah, overall it's decent. In the beginning I didn't like it. It was too green and poorly optimized. Now it's gotten better with time. Still think it's a little bit too green, but now it's much more playable than it was first time. Default spread from FaZe clan here. Split. I'm gonna just say split, not spread, because spread, I say spread and people will think of other things. Widespread by FaZe clan. And okay, rush apps. What? No. I don't know if I agree with this execution. So what they did was there were 3 guys here, and the 2 guys from here were flashing over for the 3 guys, which is fair enough because you want to throw a lot of flashes to create chaos. But I think, yeah, I think 3 people pushing out in apps, only in apps, with no other support is a little bit weak. Granted, they did go 1 lower than 1 apps afterwards, but it was a little bit too late. I don't think this is a good strat, a good call, a good tactic. They do manage to kill 3 guys from FaZe, which is good job, I guess. Okay, technical timeout. Boom. So full buy on both sides. This time they are 3 in B. Brookie is gonna be, yeah, exactly, probably flashing for the other guys in case some aggressive moves are coming. He's waiting to pop. Brookie is waiting to pop Nico and Rain. It doesn't happen. And now that passed away, they are gonna rotate 1 guy towards A. Pretty standard procedure here. Seen this this setup a lot from FaZe and from teams in general. This does leave the door open, at least in the beginning, for an A push, because there's only going to be 2 guys in A. Now this is interesting. This is an interesting setup. Both guys are in pit. This is a nice setup. I wonder if it's gonna work out. Like, once Olaf is dead, they're not gonna expect ChilledCow here. Let's see how this pans out. They're starting to push. Yeah, and now let's see ChilledCow. Okay. Yeah. It does work out. It yeah, but there were only 3 on MoviStar part. Only 3 individuals, so it would have been fun to see more people around ChilledCow and how that would have worked. Okay, banana control. This time only 2 people on banana for FaZe, but that is more than enough. Why would you push in like that if you are MoviStar riders when you know that there are nades coming in at the beginning of the round? I don't know. And even when I play on FaZe, you know that you do not rush like that on banana, because the nades are gonna eat you alive. Sometimes if you have a good spawn, then you can push at 2 logs. You can go here, molly car, and then jump on logs. Because sometimes CTs are sitting here, and you can see them on the log. You can see their heads, so you can execute them. Meanwhile, this is game over for Lowell. Yeah. 6-0. I don't know. I spotted some poor decision making here from MoviStar riders. Okay, again default setup. Steel gets one up on, gets a good shot on Rookie. Olaf hears just footsteps in the apps. It's still a 2 on 2 setup here. Now Olaf hears a lot of steps, and as soon as that happens, Nico is rotating. Coldzera tries to hold apps while Olaf is in mid position, but it doesn't work out. And look at that. The rush worked. I do think that Steel taking out Brookie in middle was a vital part of this setup working. So, take that as you will. Full buy, round number 8. 6-1. Again. 3-2 setup by FaZe Clan. This time they decide to boost. On short, Olaf is holding a anti-flash position. Short heavy composition here for FaZe Clan. This does leave apps a little bit open, but that's fine. Most of the times people do not go contact in the apps, and it might work out. Okay. Yeah. Olaf only gets 1 there, which is not ideal. I'm surprised they didn't. Maybe they were counting on getting molly there. Coldzera getting molly, then running back, so they would bait. That would do a very good job in baiting MoviStar players to not check on Olaf's boost. But Olaf just got 1. Just got 1. 3v4, they're still sitting around here. Let's see. Okay, they decide to do... Yeah, he's just checking banana. I would have liked him to throw some nades, but he does not have any nades. They're gonna use the remaining of their nades, probably on a push. Now you have Brookie and Coldzera here. Let's see Brookie. Okay, that's a good shot. He sees another one. Oh, that's a very tough shot to hit. Coldzera does a very good job though. It's a 1-on-2. And it's a 0-on-2 now. 7-1.
Counter-terrorists win.
Full buy. Both sides. Round number 9. Same setup for FaZe. Are they gonna boost again? Okay, this time no boost. But Coldzera is gonna hold Palace apps, whatever you want to call it. He's just checking for somebody to jump up, and then Olaf is holding his back. There is a smoke, so Coldzera doesn't have to worry about too much in middle. He does spot one guy. They do take out Brookie in the apps. Coldzera keeps the numbers down. It's a 4-on-4. They still haven't seen Olaf. So they're running the clock down. Nobody's rotating from B for FaZe. And they decide to execute long this time, which is smart, considering how FaZe really like to focus their attention on short. Are they just gonna walk in through the smoke, maybe do a boost, a cheeky boost here? Okay, no. Yeah, that's a pretty decent setup from FaZe, but if you're getting wrapped around from both sides, it's very hard. They do take out two guys, which does take this into a 2v2 battle. Nico is waiting for Rain to catch up. Rain is coming, but I think... No, Lowell is watching something else. He doesn't even... Yeah, he's hidden at this point. This might take FaZe by surprise. Oh, the timing! The timing on the flash was perfect. Yeah, that was lucky for Rain. But at the end it didn't matter, but that was lucky for Rain. Okay, 7-2, round number 10? Yes, 10. Eco round for FaZe. They hear steps in the apps. Again, one boosted, one low, and pretty close. Anti-flash position. Olaf is here also to do some good baiting. Now, Mopaz is by himself, lurking. They're gathering up in B. FaZe clan is still not moving. Yeah, and now they are aware of the fact that it will be a B push. So they're all rotating, but there's little that they can do, to be honest. Let's see, do they have any utility? Okay, one smoke on Rain. And that's it. At this point, I think they're just gonna sit around and hope for some exit frags. Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Nothing to see here. Okay, Mopaz is dancing around fire here. It does take them by surprise, yeah. He does a good job taking one guy out there. That's good enough. Anything more, it's great, but 4v4 will always favor the T side. Thing is that there are 3 guys on A now to defend this. So it's gonna be tough for the MoviStar Riders. They do take out Olaf. That was a good teamwork there. And it's... Oh, that's a nice shot on Rain. I think, yeah. I don't know why Rain... oh my god. I don't know why Rain checked the corner, because you could obviously hear that he was in the other spot. Yeah. Rain, if you need some good headphones, call me up. Okay. 7-4, eco round for FaZe clan. MoviStar is spread out this time. It's gonna be a B stack. Olaf is short with his Inferno P250. Oh man, CS 1.5, not 1.6, 1.5 Inferno was... yeah, those colors, they do a good job in reminding me of that map. Oh man, that was so many years ago. Now Olaf does hear the multitude of utility getting used up here. Does take out one guy. Then he runs. Yeah, that's a good job by him. The wolf pack is moving from B towards A, I'm guessing. So they're gonna try something. MoviStar are still checking the site, so on and so forth, clearing the angles.
Bomb has been planted.
Alex is gonna have a nice surprise if he peeks. Ooh, that's a nice ding from Nico. Instant ding. At this point, Ren is just trying to get a... maybe trying to get the AK. But Lowell is behind him. And Rain is wondering, Coldzera, what were you doing, man? But you can't really blame Coldzera for that. And I'm sure Rain didn't do that. Good victory. They lost 2 guys though. To a full eco setup, but that's fine. Casualties of war. Round 13. Full buy on both sides. Default spread from FaZe. They're gonna push out the naps. Yeah, it was a little bit unlucky that there were 2 guys right when they wanted to push there, but at the same time, pushing with so many people in a tight spot like that, I think it's not a good idea. But that's just me. What do I know? I'm just somebody that watches demos. What do I know? Okay, full buy round. 8-5. We are heading into round number 14. Nothing special here from... that's a deep pick by E-Store. Coldzera gets wrecked by it. You don't usually expect that kind of peak. But it did came. It did take Coldzera out. They're gathering towards B. Rain and Nico are waiting for it. That's a nice pop, and Nico is also flashed though, so there's little that he can do. Nice weaseling around for Rain. He's very good in these spots. Look at him. Oh. Yeah, Rain did a very good job. But they're still gonna lose the round. Rain is so good in the B-bomb site. He's very good at playing around. Very good at playing around the smokes and every little spot on that bomb site. Hello, Draws. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm hoping everybody has a lovely day today. A good long weekend, which I'm sure most of you have earned. Have put in the hard work that we must all do to achieve greatness. And Olaf is getting wrecked from behind. It's an A execute here. It was hard for FaZe Clan to hold it back because... look at this Mexican standoff here. Oh, I remember this. Because... FaZe had a limited weaponry. Now that's... oh, actually, you know what? Oh. Okay. If you click on this little weasel, while the demo is running. It counts as if you would pull it back, and when you pull back demos, it takes for an eternity to register, and I don't know what's going on right now. I really hope one day. Look at this shit. Nice. I really hope one day FaZe Valve fixes this. The replayability of demos and the UI. I hope that they can fix it one day. It takes for a very long time to rewind demos. So I think at this point in time, Alex is gonna prepare a good pepperoni out of brookie. Yep. 8-7. I think MoviStar Riders did actually a good job on their T side. I don't know what happened on the CT side, but they still did. They gave FaZe a good money for their run, which you can appreciate. There we go. The match is on. They switch sides. So let's see what they're gonna come up with. 3-2 spread. Let's see on FaZe side of things. Two guys go second on the bridge actually. Three guys mid, close mid / banana. Now Rain is gonna join them, and from the looks of things, they're playing a contact B. Exec. Ooh, nice shot from Nico. Kiko. That's a good smoke from Alex. It's gonna slow down the push. The la bush. Ooh, that's gonna be. Oh, it's slightly behind. The HE grenade is slightly behind. For Alex, if he would have thrown that 1 second earlier, that would have done major damage. Doesn't work out for them, unfortunately. That's gonna be the round. So it was a contact, somewhat contact play. Yeah, it was actually a contact play for FaZe Clan, with Nico hitting a very nice shot on Mopez on banana. MoviStar, whatever. They decide to force up. An apps heavy setup for mouseports. They're gonna slowly push in apps while Brookie and maybe Olaf rotate back to mid and support their teammates, or maybe not. Yeah, this is a good job by Lowell to inflict some damage. They do take out one guy and inflict damage on Rain, but that's kind of it. It is, like, unless you get really unlucky, I think it's a good idea to push anti-eco rounds only in apps, because, like, it's very hard to stop a Mac 10 player as he comes towards you if you have a pistol. If you have a deagle, okay, fair enough. In close quarters, that can be dangerous, but as I said, only if you are a little bit unlucky. Most of the times it's gonna work. They did it all for the Brookie. So you can take that cookie. Brookie rookie. Let's go, baby. Round number 18. Eco, obviously, for the movie stars. I'm gonna call them movie stars. I know it's not actually movie stars. MoviStar Riders, whatever. I don't mean no disrespect here, but whatever. So, default spread for FaZe Clan. They take one guy out middle, one guy out on banana. They are still taking it slow. probably not wanting to walk into a stack, and even so playing it a little bit slow, just so maybe they can catch some MoviStar players peeking aggressively for information, so on and so forth. I like the fact that FaZe is playing it very safely here.
Bomb has been planted.
So they're gonna try to get some exit frags. Yeah, Rain was undecided whether to check boiler or not because of Olaf's positioning. He got surprised by it a little bit, but it didn't matter. He did shoot down the boiler player. So 11 to 7. Default spread by MoviStar. 3-2 setup. They are fighting for banana supremacy. They do take out Olaf. While FaZe are doing kind of a default here. Yeah, they're spreading out. Yeah, that's a cheeky pick by Steel. I don't know why. That was stupid. I'm gonna say it. That was stupid. Guys, listen. If you take a fight as CTs and you manage to take out the guy, just fall back, play it safely. It's so much more efficient than trying to go for one more, you know? Because FaZe is gonna push in banana. It's so much more efficient because let me give you an example. You are 5 on 5. You get a good shot on somebody, a good peek. It's a 5v4. Now, if you get another peek and you get killed, you're actually in a disadvantage. Your team is in a disadvantage. If it's 4v4, it's always gonna favor the T side. So if you have a nice shot, if you take a nice shot on somebody, if you manage to make a frag as a CT in a cheeky spot, just fall back and play to your advantages, because that will help your team much more than to just try to go for another one, you know. This is not, I mean, probably you're gonna play matchmaking with my advice, or I'm gonna play matchmaking or face it or whatever. Not on pro level, but I think Still made a mistake there. Those are some heavy nade trades. It favors FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan again with their default here. Rain and coldzera working in the second mid / apps area. Rookie in the middle, while Olaf and Nico are on banana. Olaf is just having some fun here on banana. Banana! He shots the chicken! Oh my god, Olaf, what's wrong with you? You washed up has-been. I'm just kidding. He spots the last guy and gets a very nice shot on him. Okay. We'll see some anger coming out on the FaZe side of things. Full buy 13 to 7. Let's see. I think it's gonna be the same setup here. Yeah, Olaf and yeah, I like to do this a lot. What Olaf did right here, I love to do this if I have a good spot. They are fighting for banana supremacy here with 3 guys on the CT side. This forces FaZe to fall back. I am guessing once the smokes fade away, they will fight for the retake. We're gonna see. While on the other side of the map, things are chill. So, as I said, I really like to do what Olaf does there, which is, if you have a good spawn, like around here or something, you just rush out, you molly car, that's very important, and then you jump on logs. And usually, if the CTs are cheeky, and they are just peeking here or something, you can see their head, and boom boom, they're down. That's a nice shot. Not that hard of a shot if you just practice a little bit. But, oh, the timing of that was unfortunate for Lowell. That was a nice shot by Ray nonetheless. It looks like they're gonna go B. Opaz is gonna have to earn that paycheck. I don't think he's gonna be able to do much there. Ooh. Oh, come on, man! But it's really hard to. It's you can't blame Opaz there, because that can be a tough spot. Like, there are so many questions that are in your mind when that happens to you. But you know what? FaZe did a really bad job in checking that angle. Nobody checked it. There were two guys checking it, but they didn't check it all the way. The first guy was to blame. Or the third one, I think. I don't know which one of the players it was. You always have to check those spots, man. Especially when you're rushing in like that and you don't know where the opposition is. They can be anywhere. Just check the spots, check the corners. That could have been disastrous. This time a quick play towards middle. MoviStar do have a buy, but it's limited in utility, and in Mopaz's case, in weaponry. Nico does a good job in avoiding the timing on that Molotov. He gets Alex by surprise, and now this is gonna be very tough. Ooh, they switch positions. That's so unfortunate. Hit it here, Nico. Threw the smoke, but it was already too late. So they're gonna save up. 14-7. Boom! (15-7). Round number 23. Full buy both sides. Lower lacks some utility, but the rest of his teammates is push. What? Why? Yeah. I can understand the intention there. Probably Alex was flashing him from behind. But still, pushing out recklessly like that is not to my liking. But then again, they lost many rounds in a row. Maybe they were thinking about switching things up, trying something different. Maybe they will get a round win like that. So, yeah, at a second view, thinking about it a little bit deeply, it's not as bad as a move as it looks, because you have to do some. If you're always losing the CT-sided rounds with default plays, default holds, you have to do some proactive move there, some cheeky peeks, some pop flashes maybe. That's what they tried there. It didn't work out for them, unfortunately. And that's gonna be it. 5-on-3. That's a very tough spot. Alex hits a nice timing on Nico, but... Oh, yeah, that's it. That is it. They are long gone.
Bomb has been planted.
Look at cheeky Olaf. He doesn't even want to fight him. Okay. Alex checks that. Props to him for checking that. I would not check that. Oh wow, that's a nice shot. Yeah, in the end, it doesn't even matter. That was a nice shot by Alex though, in pit. Yeah, there were some mistakes there by MoviStar, and some silly mistakes, might I add. But in the heat of the battle, you know, you're playing FaZe, maybe some of the things that they tried to do were not something that they always try to do, but due to the caliber of their adversary, they wanted to try some funky stuff just to have a chance to hang on there. That being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. I think I will stop here. Maybe, I'm not sure, I'm gonna announce it anyway on my YouTube channel and on Twitter, which you can find the links in the description box down below to my Twitter. Maybe I'll do another stream tomorrow. If FaZe against Mousesports turns out to be a good match, maybe I'll do another stream tomorrow at 10 o'clock, as always, Central European time, but I'll let you know. I still have to work on my top 10, which I should publish by tomorrow night at latest. At later, whatever. I wish everybody a lovely weekend. Stay strong, enjoy some good Counter-Strike matches today, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.